What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope y'all are doing well. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time here, my name is James St. Michael. If you want freebies and want to stay up to date on everything music production related and just making music in general, please do consider hitting that subscribe button by the end of the video if you like the content. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Today is very important because we're going to talk about something extremely important that Logic has got to fix. Come on, Apple. Y'all got to fix this in Logic. It's kind of a public service announcement to anyone thinking of coming to Logic. It's my main DAW. I love it, but gosh damn, this thing is annoying and it needs to get fixed. It should have been fixed a long time ago. I know the producers are still having this issue with it, but that is the sample playback feature within their library. It's horrendous. It doesn't always work. It needs to be updated. It needs to be fixed. And just to give you a better insight as to what I'm talking about, we're gonna go ahead and take a look in the Logic right now and you'll see exactly what I mean. So here we are in the DAW. This is Logic, and what I'm talking about here is we're gonna go ahead and open this up, this file library, and I have a Kashmir pack open here. Now, for whatever reason, Logic does two things, and it's pretty annoying. The first thing is that it doesn't play back the samples, not all of your samples, when you try to listen to them and kind of preview samples, see what works with your project and not. I'll go ahead and explain that here. So this is a sample. We'll play it. Alrighty, look at that. It doesn't play it. It just creates this weird line that basically looks like the whole sample is clipped. We go down here, we might be able to hear it. That's a working sample. That one works. We'll go ahead and continue down the line. Look, another one. It does not work. And this happens across multiple sample packs that I have. And these are by legitimate, producers. They should work. They're .wav files. It should play it, but it doesn't. And if you're someone who works with samples and you like to hear samples a lot, obviously this is gonna get in the way. So my workaround in this, unfortunately, is I have to either do one of two things. I have to either load up an instance of battery, and then battery allows me to preview all of the samples properly in there without any problems, or I have to load up Ableton and monitor and preview my samples in Ableton, because Ableton works great. And I'll demonstrate that right here. So if we go into Ableton, I've already got the pack pulled up here. We'll load up one. It played it perfectly. We'll load up four. It played it perfectly. So obviously it's a Logic issue. The second, and this is a super annoying thing that Logic does, for whatever reason, Logic wants to create duplicates of this sample, and it puts it in the same library pack. And I have this right here. You'll see that this is Impact 1, and these three right here, these are all the same sample. It's just duplicates that Logic has made when I've used this sample in another project within Logic. That is annoying. It's horrible for file management. And I can't even go in there and erase them, because if I were to, in the project, which some of them do use these samples, these specific samples and these specific locations, when I try to load up the project again, it's gonna say can't find file. And then the project essentially will not be the same if it doesn't have this file in there. It is super annoying. Apple, this needs to be fixed, like really. For anyone who likes to use small little one-shot samples like me, or anyone, if there's a producer out there that likes to use, loops. Personally, I don't use loops, but if someone wants to use loops, they're gonna be, in a bit of a rut if they can't even hear their stuff back on Logic. So those are the two annoying things that Logic needs to fix. Logic is great, but when it comes to what's wrong with it, this is by far the biggest pain in the rear that sticks out to me. Luckily, Native Instruments they did a great job with battery, so it allows me to still preview my stuff while in Logic. But this is 2019. This should already be fixed by now. But yeah, first issue, Logic doesn't play your samples back properly. Second, Logic tries to make duplicates of it, and then when your project uses those duplicates, it becomes a mess in your file organization and you can't get rid of them, or otherwise your projects will be missing files. So yeah, that's it, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and put this out there. I personally still stand by Logic Pro X because of all the other great features it has. The lacking right here in this particular feature in their libraries, sample playback, isn't going to tear me away because of all those other great features. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you're the kind of producer that uses samples and loops, and you know that's your workflow, you know, I just don't want you guys wasting your creative freedom and your creative time. And I just want to save you guys the stress, because it definitely brought me some, and I don't want it to bring you guys any. But with that said, that's about it. Other than that, I still say Logic's great. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna have more videos coming out soon. I just took the Timbaland masterclass, and that was pretty dope. So I'm gonna do a video on that, about how that went, as well as some more beats coming up and instrumentals, and some more architecture videos about how I break down those beats and how those beats are built, and the songs themselves. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to go ahead and check all that out and stay up to date on that. But nonetheless, I hope you guys take care. Good vibes and peace.